Alpha Nation wrestling fans, welcome to another episode of the Alpha Insider. I'm Mike Manson here with the radiant one herself, Chrissie B, and the man that truly knows wrestling, Daniel Paul Crowe. And now we're featuring, today is Energy 20, right, which will be on October 18th. Doors open 11:30, show starts at 12. And we have a huge main event for the Alpha Energy Cup. It pits the current champion, Emilio Crowe, the Trendsetter himself, versus the big Melbourne Redneck Bison. Now, you've had a lot of experience with this gentleman there, Mr. Crowe, and we'll get to you in a minute. Right? This match was made because Emilio Crowe is a very elusive critter. He's very elusive. He can move and run around and escape, bend the rules and everything else. And when you have a strap strapped to your wrist to the other guy and you can't release that strap and you're stuck within 3 meters of that other person, there's nowhere to escape. And Bison now has him, right? But can Bison put him away? Chrissie B.
Absolutely. This is what Bison needed. This is the reason Bison wanted a strap match. Because he's done. He's over it. He cannot take Emilio Crowe weaseling his way out of that freaking match. Yes! Getting himself counted out. Using weapons in order to cheat to win. Are you kidding me? This was the most smartest decision that Bison has ever made to make sure he has a tight strap on Emilio the entire time to ensure that no funny business happens, and he can finally end the reign of doom that Emilio Crowe has plagued upon us as Alpha Energy Cup champion.
Strong words, very strong words there. Mr. Crowe.
I don't know what to say about this because a strap match, for me, the first thing that comes to mind is that I think that, Bison has a fetish of some sort. Oh, wait, can we say that because it's a family show?
Can you please not?
Whatever. Anyway, here's the thing. You're going saying he's cheating his way. I think it's great strategy what he's done.
Cheating is not strategy.
In saying this though, in the Crowe family, weapons is something that we all know very, very well. Just ask our Uncle Mike. He's fantastic. Just watch what he can do with Lego. Seriously, it's amazing. But having a strap match, I seriously think that Bison is going to get whipped like the little pony that he is, because just like time and time again, when he steps in Crowe business, he gets his ass handed to him. And this is not going to be anywhere different, because the Trendsetter has got Bison's number. Always has, always will be, and that is done.
Yeah, okay.
Well, actually, no, look, I have to agree a little bit with Mr. Crowe. I think, actually, at the moment, Bison's batting 0 against the Crows.
But that's because there's always dirty tricks that are utilised.
Some people may call it dirty tricks, some other people may call it strategy.
Yeah, but it's cheating. You
need to learn how to fight the strategy.
Yeah, but if it's not a fair victory, then how? I can't see it as
a
fair.
Great wrestling commentator once said, one Mr. Jesse Ventura, it's whether you win or lose, not how you play the game. Mm-hmm. And that sums up pro wrestling completely. Mm-hmm. Now, Bison needs to figure out a way how to strategize his way ahead of the Crows. And another problem for Mr. Bison, which I have a lot of respect for, for the Melbourne Redneck, I have a lot of time for, as you know, right? But you're dealing with a guy that has Adam Crowe, Michael Weaver Crowe, De La Rocca. These guys are some of the most seasoned wrestlers, have done everything in wrestling, all feeding knowledge into this young man's head. He's getting a head start ahead. But I'm still not going to put Bison out here, because I think Bison is a guy that really takes his energy from the fans. The fans get behind him. I really do think Bison can get the job done, but it ain't going to be easy against Emilio Crowe. ain't going to be easy at all.
I just really hope none of those crows are out there for this match.
Yeah, that's where you're wrong, because I'm going to be out there.
And, you know, it's a bit like death and taxes when it comes to the Crowe brothers and the Crowe family. So, it really, Bison will have to make sure that he has a strategy that's going to do the job for him. And only he will know that. I imagine that he'll be working on that with his trainers right now on how to get around it. Right? And obviously the Crowe family would be doing the same thing.
Yeah, we definitely do. We're learning a lot of stuff from our family's history, but we're also taking pages out of our great-grandfather's book. You know, Alistair Barrington Crowe, he is known as a journeyman around the parts of Australian professional wrestling. And yeah, we're going to be learning from this book because Emilio has got this in the bag.
We'll see about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this though is going to be a barn burner. I'm telling you that right now. Two men that really don't like each other. Completely opposite people. You have the trendsetter, the yacht riding, limousine driving young man known in pro wrestling versus the hard-working, beer-drinking redneck. Two completely opposite people are going to get it on with a leather strap here at Pipeworks Market on October 18th, Saturday. Doors open at 11:30 a.m. Show will start at 12. This will be your main event. So get here, get your seat while you can, get your food, because this one here, I believe, could go down to be one of the best matches in energy for 2025. I'm Mike Manson, and the radiant Chrissie B, and the master of knowledge of wrestling, the guru himself of wrestling, Daniel Paul Crowe. From myself to the Alpha Nation and the wrestling fans out there, we'll see you at the wrestling.